What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mace, aka Camille's dad, and I'm back with yet another build video for you. All right, now this one's going to be a really fun build. It's really cool. I'm actually going to give you the fun version and the in-game version. All right, so let's get it. So this is going to be utilizing Void Sentinel Middle Tree. The super is Banner Shield. All right, let's talk about the other perks of the subclass itself. Tactical Strike, strike an enemy with this melee ability to cause void explosions. Resupply, you and nearby allies regain health as well as grenade and melee energy when your void detonators explode. Controlled Demolition, hit a target with a void ability to attach a void detonator. Further hits cause the detonator to explode, dealing damage to surrounding targets. So how that works is if you throw a melee on an enemy and you attach that void detonator, then you shoot it with your weapon, it'll make it explode, and it'll explode a lot more. Also works with the grenade. Now let's talk about the exotic armor piece we'll be utilizing with the fun version of this build. It's going to be Heart of Inmost Light. Okay, using an ability, grenade, melee, or barricade, empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. Right, and since we're on the chest plate, let's talk about the mods that we're using. The elemental mod that we'll be using is going to be Font of Might, so picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type grants temporary bonus to weapon damage of that same elemental type. And let's go to the helmet. All right, so here we have Bountiful Wells. Elemental well mod that causes you to spawn elemental wells can now stack, spawning additional wells for each additional copy of the mod you have equipped. And then we're also using Ashes to Assets to gain additional super energy on grenade kills. That's going to be very key. I've got Grenade Launcher Ammo Finder because you're going to be using the grenade a lot. The grenade launcher a lot, I should say. So let's now talk about our arm piece. On our arm, we have Elemental Ordnance, defeating combatants with grenades. Spawn an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type. We have Grenade Kickstart. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy. We've already talked about the chest, so let's talk about the leg. Explosive Wellmaker, rapidly defeating combatants with explosive damage, spawns a solar elemental well. Explosive Wellmaker will work with anything that has an explosion, including waveform grenade launchers. They work with regular grenade launchers, anything that explodes. Dragonfly, you name it, it works, okay? Innervation reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. Then we have Grenade Launcher Scavenger, and of course our Resilience mod. All right, and then last but not least, we have our mark. On our mark here, we're using Well of Ordnance. Picking up a solar elemental well grants you additional grenade energy. Multiple copies increase this effect. And then we also have Particle Deconstruction, so if you're using a fusion rifle or a linear fusion rifle, you'll get a debuff every time you hit them up to 5 times. All right, and then Bomber reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Now let's talk about the weapons that we have loaded up here for this fun build. We're going to be using Traveler's Chosen. This is a weapon that works with abilities really well. First off, if you have the Catalyst, it makes it full auto and it gives it Osmosis. So that will work really well with Font of Might, all right? And let's talk about the intrinsic perk here. Gathering Light. Final blows with this weapon grant stacks of Gathering Light. Consume stacks grants melee, grenade, and class ability based on the number of stacks. All right, we're using Deafening Whisper. This is a waveform grenade launcher. On mine, I have Wellspring and Ambitious Assassin. So Wellspring kills with this weapon generate ability energy. This energy is divided between your uncharged abilities. So every time you get a kill with this, you get some ability energy. All right, and then Ambitious Assassin overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading. And then we have our Threaded Needle with Dragonfly on it, with Dragonfly Spec. All right, so that is the fun version of the build. Now I'm going to quickly talk about the in-game portion of it. In the in-game portion, you want to use it in basically Grandmaster Nightfalls and even Master Nightfalls. Legend and lower, you can use. I would say use the fun build on. But yeah. So first, we're going to change out Heart of Inmost Light, and we're going to put on URSA Furiosa. So let's talk about URSA real quick. Move faster while guarding when Sentinel Shield is active. Guarded damage converts to super energy when the super ends. And then the other change is Seeking Wells, okay? So elemental wells you create will move across the ground towards nearby players. I highly suggest using this in Master and Grandmaster Nightfalls because you don't want to have to run out and pick up these wells in order to keep your build working for you. Since we're not using Heart of Inmost Light, I would say change all of your resilience mods over to grenade mods, just to help it along. As far as the weapons go, so we've got overload bow already in here. You're going to be using champion mods, so dress accordingly, I should say. So you're going to be the bow person with overload, or you can be the anti-barrier guy, or you can be the unstoppable person. Whichever you're going to be, you slot that in here as well. And then you're going to use whatever weapon that needs to be used. If you're going to be the overload guy, I highly suggest Llama Narc, because Llama Narc will double stun an overload champion since it does an AoE effect. And then for your other weapon, you could use something like, I don't know, Servant Leader, or Chroma Rush, whatever you want to put in this slot. Even this one's got Killing One and Demolition on it, so that'll help with grenade energy. Let's put that one on. That way you can also have anti-barrier auto rifle there, so you're equipped for dealing with 2 of the different types of champions. Click a like if you like this video. If you enjoy the content on my channel, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you a G, so you'll know anytime I'm dropping the new hotness. Once again, I'm Mace, aka Camille's dad, and I'm signing the hell off. Peace.